Okay, so questions are, do you need him to do some mic stuff, or you already did that?
Yeah. What did you have for breakfast today?
I had Rice Krispies, a little bit of milk, cup of coffee.
Rice Krispies.
If I had Lucky Charms, I would have eaten Lucky Charms, but I didn't have any.
Have you ever wanted just Lucky Charms with just the marshmallows?
Like every day of my life, but yeah.
I know who would want that.
Who's that? My kids.
Kaylee.
Yeah. Yeah, if Kaylee knew of such things, right? Yeah.
Well, I got that
Tricks.
for my birthday once. So
Oh, really? They like picked them all out?
An intern picked all of the, what is it, the oat, whatever it's made out of, out.
Picked them out?
The marshmallows and gave me a box full of Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Just the marshmallows.
I just love that an intern did that.
Yeah. And why do you say that? Was this based on Kaylee's, can I have dessert? Can I have dessert? Yeah. Yeah, it's my kid. Yeah, they're both dessert fiends. And you saw the Nutella.
The Nutella and, the note on the door, and discussion of Nutella in my ear about something Nutella was related to a campus question.
Yeah, feel free to throw that stuff around. We can.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room here. It's a beach ball. It's meant to be launched.
We're ready. I'm rolling.
Yeah,
so.
We're ready?
Yep.
Okay, so questions. We'll start off with work, teaching.
Okay.
Then we'll head into more thorough discussion of Bacon, the coloring book, and the app.
Okay.
Of course, in the film, more attention will be played to the app. I just want to make sure we have you speaking about Bacon in the event it comes up. Your students inevitably bring it up. And then we'll go to more personal questions that can speak to a little of what we saw in the home yesterday and the barbecue. And then I might ask you if we have time, some like more generally speaking, what's happening in education.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be it.
Yeah. I think Course Hero is just very futuristic.
Well, what I didn't mention is that there is a section here called, quote unquote, Pillars of Mastery. And this is a Course Hero branded thing. Okay. Where we'll get to those questions.
Okay.
But, we'll save them for the very end.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask you about this? When I answer questions, you know what I was trying to get Kaylee and Elena to say full sentences? Is that what you want here?
Exactly what we want.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't telling them to do that because I thought it might...
Elena could do it. Kaylee has a harder time. But I think I wish it was something I had done when I was younger, because when you do these things, people ask you to... It totally makes sense, but you're just not used to doing it. Mm-hmm. So I think she can handle a lot when she's young. Mm-hmm. So I have no problem about asking her to do stuff like that. She just does it. Mm-hmm. You know, like she could handle it like pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, try it. And she's like, okay.
I'm eager to see your one-on-one with her, because that looked like it was pretty substantive.
Yeah, once Kaylee hit a tipping point, right, there was no recovery until she decided to sit down and
decided to be
cross her legs
most,
and
elegant, sophisticated 5-year-olds I've ever seen. Sitting on the couch with her legs crossed, reading a coloring book.
Yeah, I was going to say she can't read, but that's okay. She just acts like it anyway.
Scrutinizing a coloring book.
It's all an act.
Okay. All right. So.
All right.
Starting off, organic chemistry. What is most misunderstood about it?
I think organic chemistry often has a bad reputation, and for some reason, when students, are going through high school and they're thinking about going to college, especially those that are thinking about pursuing medicine, they're often, rumors about different types of courses, and for whatever reason, over a long period of time, organic chemistry has had this image of being a weed out class, something that's really difficult, requires a lot of memorization. So maybe there is some truth to the challenge that comes with organic chemistry, and there's a lot of content. But I think what makes it really difficult is it's sort of like learning a new language. That's really what we expect students to do, is to pick up a new language and then be able to speak that language with a high level of fluency. So I think that's what's tough about it, but the reputation of it is probably what gets a lot of students going into organic chemistry from the first place.
And so what are some of the basic building blocks of that language?
So some of the basic building blocks of organic chemistry are going to be the way atoms are arranged. Right? So if you're learning a new language, you need to know it depends on the language, right? But you need to know, for example, I learned French at some point. You learn about an accent aigu or something like that. In organic chemistry, though, the different building blocks will be the way that atoms are connected. So organic molecules are mostly made of carbon and hydrogen. So those would be things we call hydrocarbons. If you have things that have double bonds, those are called alkenes. If you have things that have triple bonds, those are called alkynes. And then if you arrange things in other ways, they lead to different functional groups. So that's really the basic language that students usually learn as they start taking a course like that. And as soon as they learn and master that language, then they can start addressing more challenging problems.
And you may have touched on this, but
Move a little bit closer.
can you
to the
see me?
camera.
Oh, his,
A little bit closer.
like this way?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's good.
I was going to say, watch out for the hair.
Mhm.
Okay.